Hello MUS 2020 students. In this short video, we'll review quantization and look at exporting or importing MIDI from live. Let's start with quantization. As you learned in week 2, when you record a MIDI clip, you can turn the metronome on to try and keep a beat. But unless you're a machine, it's probably going to be a bit off. That's where quantization comes in. Quantization allows you to decide how fine a grid you want to use, anywhere from a quarter note to 30-second notes and triplets, and will adjust the notes to align their starting position to the nearest line in that grid. This is really useful to correct your performances, and especially if we're going to be jumping between programs. To set the quantization settings, go to Edit and Record Quantization. I'm going to select eighth note quantization. This means that now, when I create a clip by recording, it will automatically space everything to the nearest eighth note in the grid. That looks pretty good. If I had not done that, it would be a rather different story. Let's turn it off and take a look. Here, you can see that I'm pretty close to the beat, but I'm a little off, like here with E3 and A3. And pretty much everything after that. I can adjust that though by right-clicking, selecting my grid, and then hitting Control-A and Control-U to quantize. The other thing that I can do is to hold down Control-Shift and U to bring up Quantize to. This will allow me to quantize anything selected to the nearest value, and it will allow me to adjust the start of the note or the end of the note, or both, to the nearest point on the grid. It also gives me an amount control to specify how close I want it to be there. Again, everything moves to the nearest grid line, but play it back to check. You might have to adjust things. This is especially true if you're going to use a mixture of triplets and standard simple divisions like 2 or 4. Once a clip has been quantized, you can output a MIDI clip by selecting it, then go to the File menu and click on Export MIDI Clip. Go ahead and give it a name and a location to save. You want to save as type .mid. That's the standard MIDI file. That way you know it's a MIDI clip. Hit save, and that's it. To import a MIDI clip into live, it's really easy. To import a MIDI clip, just drag it into a MIDI track or a clip slot in live. It will ask if you want to adjust live to the tempo and time signature data in the clip. You can tell it to do so, or not. That's it. Keep in mind that MIDI clips contain no sound data. They're just instructions for a program to play specific notes at specific times. There isn't even any instrument information in them. So you can write a clip with a piano sound in one program and open it in another program where it plays back using bagpipe sounds. It's just like a piano roll on an old player piano. Here, I have a simplest piano. Let's change that. And I'm going to use something from the extended Ableton set. How about the new wavetable synth? Pretty cool. All the notes are playing back exactly the same, but the sound is completely different. That's really kind of the versatility of MIDI. And it can be created, opened, or edited in a score writer like Muse Score, which we'll take a look at soon.